Hey guys, welcome to the show. Jay's not feeling so great. Well, he's feeling alright, but he's got an injured knee. So he's going to sit out this week and I'm going to take over. I've got a recipe that I've been wanting to try, so I thought I'd bring you guys along with us. So let's get to it. We have a nice array of ingredients that we're going to be using. Of course, the main ingredient is going to be some pork chops. To start off with, I'm going to throw a little bit of salt on these. I'm not going to add any pepper yet, just salt. I've got a skillet that has been heating up so it's nice and hot. Get this on both sides. Alright, now let's get them into the skillet. We're not cooking these all the way through, so I've got the heat up pretty high because I want it to get a nice braise. Alright, I'm going to let that cook for just a couple of minutes and then I'll flip it. And while that's cooking, I'm going to get the next step going. The next step is to take these, I pre-peeled these potatoes and just had them sitting in some water. So I'm going to put these in the bottom of my crock pot. And now I'm just going to season them up with some salt and pepper and some garlic powder. And this is going to be the base of the dinner. Pepper in there. Okay, now I'm just going to toss them around in here and get them coated all around. Alright, just going to let that sit for a few minutes. Alright, these are cooking up nicely. Getting a nice brown on them. A few more minutes on that side, and then these will be ready to add. Got these braised nicely, and I even braised around the edges a little bit. I'm going to lay these directly on top of these potatoes. Oh. There we go. Alright, now let's get to the next step. Alright, the pan is still hot from cooking the meat, and now I'm going to add the onion. All the drippings from the meat is still in the pan. It's hard to see because it's the cast iron, but it's there. And we're just going to get that loosened up with these onions. Yeah. Now it's starting to pull all those drippings from the bottom. Those are about half done, so now I'm going to add the mushroom. And you can use whatever kind of mushroom you want. I'm using the wild mushrooms that we got. These are the hedgehog. They're like a portobello. But you can use the button mushrooms if that's what you prefer. And you can probably leave them out and that'd be fine. A lot of people don't like the fungi. We're going to go ahead and add some salt now. Start drawing the moisture out of those mushrooms. Yep, that's looking nice. I'm going to go ahead and add, it's about 5 cloves of garlic. And now we're going to add a cup of chicken broth. And we're going to let that cook until the chicken broth is reduced. Alright, this is cooked down nicely, so I'm going to add some fresh thyme and some fresh rosemary. And now we're going to add some cream. Nope, not the cream yet, sorry. Cream cheese. We're just going to put the whole thing in there. It's a tub. You can use the brick too. And we're going to cook this until this melts. Alright, that cream cheese is melted down, so now we're going to add just a little bit more salt, just a little, and some pepper. Now we're going to pour some cream in here. Add just a little bit more. Stir that up. And we're going to add some parsley. pan Parmesan. You can see that cheese is melted nicely in there. It's nice and stringy. All right, now it's time to pour this over the meat. All right, guys, we're going to pour this right over the meat. Try to spread it around. Alright, got that spread all over that meat. And now I'm going to put the lid on it and let this cook. I'm going to check it after 4 hours, see where we're at. I'm going to cook it on high, and I will bring you back then. Alright, let's check it out. That smells really good. Let's get it plated up. Alright guys, check it out. This smells delicious. Looks delicious. It took about 3 hours for everything to be up to temp, and the potatoes were nice and tender, so I just shut it down to warm. And I left it on warm while I cooked the green beans, which took about an hour, and I steamed those maybe just under an hour, 45 minutes I'd say. And it all looks delicious and smells delicious. Let's have a taste test. It's a little more done than I would like. Let's see if we can get it. Here we go. But it smells really good. No, it's really good. I think I would have preferred to have just turned it off at the 3 hours. Or maybe cooked it for 2 and then put it on warm. It's a little more done than I would like. It's not slicing, it's kind of pulling. But the flavor is awesome. So I will do this again. It's really good. And some of the sauce. And the potato turned out really nice. Nicely done. And the flavor's right on, so definitely I would do this again. I would just cook it less time. Maybe even, I think I would prefer to cook this in the oven versus the slow cooker, because it gets done a little faster than you would think. Good meal though. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. We will see you later. Have a great week.